That day, my partner and I were following a drunk man, taking advantage of his unawareness. I thought we could finally rob some money, but unexpectedly, drunk turned out to be a police officer. To avoid being thrown in jail, my partner and I had no choice but to run for it. A police car chased closely behind. Just then, I spotted a restroom not far away. Without a second thought, I hid in the cesspit. The place reeked unbearably, and I prayed they would leave quickly. However, the police brought out a dog. To mask my scent, I had to smear feces all over my body. The method worked. Eventually, the police and dogs left my side. When I was young, my family was very poor. A single loaf of bread had to feed a family of 4 for dinner. I was growing, and that small portion was never enough to fill my stomach.
I'm so hungry. I could eat this table.
Even though I was often hungry, I was surprisingly strong. My mother, afraid I'd cause trouble at school, always reminded me before bed.
So promise me, you won't fight. I promise.
I knew how hard it was for her to raise 3 children alone. So in class, I tried my best to be a good student.
Who wants to read out loud?
I raised my hand eagerly, even though the teacher saw me clearly. She glanced at my worn-out shoes instead, seeing the hope in my eyes. She rolled hers and turned to another student wearing leather shoes.
Jason, take us away.
Obviously, I looked much poorer than Jason. It wasn't just the teacher who looked out on me. The classmates were no different. During lunch, everyone had fruits, bread, even fried chicken, while I could only watch.
What you looking at, Foreman?
Nothing?
What's wrong? Can't you even afford a piece of bread?
Their mockery filled me with shame.
Go get it.
They gave me an ugly nickname, poor man. Although my mother told me not to fight at school, I couldn't hold back my anger anymore. I stood up and walked toward him. Clearly, he was no match for me. The terrified classmates never dared to laugh at me again. Sadly, I was expelled from school that very day. Later, I became unemployed, drifting through life aimlessly. It wasn't until I was being chased by the police for doing wrong that I realized this wasn't the life I wanted. Walking down the street, I saw a job advertisement on a TV display. Little did I know that ad would completely change my life.